Alright, so we're live, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said we're live on this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, motherfuckers. Welcome to Sassy and Savage. Live broadcast. You know, we're just putting a little bit of the live together just so y'all see what happens before the show. You know. I'm Andrew Cooley, aka LIP, Mr. Savage in the group. And my co-host.
And I'm Sassy, Tia Henny. It sounded like you said Andrew Cooley.
No. Don't get all whining on me by and then tell me that my last name is Cooley. Because the only people on the planet who ever mistake my name sound like this. They can't enunciate the Cooley, but then call it Cooley.
I swear you said Cooley just now.
No, a Cooley. That is no Trini in my voice.
I hear this going, okay, alright. Oh, we're recording, that's right.
No. If you're ready, then we're ready for us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in 3, 2, 1, live from Tia's house as usual. I am Andrew Coley, and we are Sassy and Savage. And my co-host this afternoon, the lovely
Tia Henny.
And our third member of the team, who I don't think a lot of y'all ever really got introduced. He is the man behind the boards, the man who runs the cameras, and pretty much the third man that makes this machine run. Please introduce yourself.
It's your boy, Rohan Chambers, and Mr. Remarkable, you know. So, yeah, I'm the mysterious voice behind the scenes.
You know we had to give him a mic. You see how that radio sexy voice he just threw on there for all them ladies? Like, he didn't even have a fucking audience yet, and this nigga's trying to throw a radio voice on.
Man, I always have an audience.
That's my dog.
He was so cool about it, too.
Like, I'm just doing that laid-back, smooth shit. Yeah, you know what it is. Did you hear that nigga say this is not my first time? He broke on a couple of virginities on radio before. You can tell. Hey. So, on today's topic, we're basically going to go around the big one. Do's and don'ts on first dates. Like, what is the biggest don't and what is the great do on a first date? Like, I think a great thing to do on a first date, especially for gentlemen, is showing your gentler side and showing your masculine side at the same time. Like, opening doors, allowing a woman to feel safe, but then at the same time feeling vulnerable enough to have a conversation with her, to let her know what your mind is like the first date. Because from what I understand, a lot of girls make preconceived notions on what you look like or what you sound like to them the first time. Like, they think to yourself that you could be the toughest guy on the planet, but yet that nigga could be the biggest softie on earth if they ever really get to know him. So it's better to actually get that shit out the way and find out who you fucking with. What's a big do and a big don't for you, T?
A big don't.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. Sorry, you know what? It's been a stressful week. I almost swore.
Oh, go ahead. Just say fuck it up.
Excuse me. Okay. Do not invite me to your house as a date. Don't do. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
That's like the common spot for dates now. It's like.
Hold up. Pause for a minute. Like, niggas just be inviting you to just chill at the crib as a date?
Yeah, they don't even know what dates are anymore.
Because, like, maybe I may be aging myself here, but to me, like, unless we go somewhere, that we just chilling.
Right.
We ain't on a date unless we going somewhere and, like, like, a date don't have to cost money. Like, a date can be me and you going to a long-ass walk. We hit
like by a lake shore with like a hidden bottle under your arm.
Oh, yeah, we do some shit like, yo, you know them, but that's just a hood date. Like, that's when you broke and you ain't got no money, so you try to stretch no money.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I was never that girl that was into, like, where men take me and whatever. Like, just don't take, that's another don't. Don't take me to the movies as a first date. I see no sense in it whatsoever.
I can fuck with that because you don't get to see what's going on. You watching a movie.
Right. You're not getting to know me. I'm not getting to know you.
Like, movies for when we don't want to talk, or we going to a movie we don't need to see.
Right.
Hey.
You know what? Actually, one time this guy took me on a date. And our first date was watching a movie. And I said, what movie are we watching? Excuse me? Thank you. And he said, oh, we're going to go watch The Last Airbender.
Well, on a blood clot. This nigga. Pause. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. This nigga. Hold on. You know what? That deserves our first sound effect. This nigga brought you to see the last. Like, I'm an anime fan, and I would not bring a woman to go see the Last Airbender. Like, I'm sorry, Aang is not a first date material, bro.
This is pretty fly still.
Like, yeah, like, I know the nigga's airbending and shit, but nigga, you are not airbending her out of them draws watching that movie.
Definitely not.
I'm telling you right now.
Nah.
Sokka's the only nigga who's getting sucked that night.
So Tia's first date, for those who are doing the math, The Last Airbender came out in 2010. So, like, just gonna put that in perspective.
Wait, my first date? No,
she said last date.
Hit with that person.
Oh.
It was the first and last.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, you
that
know
nigga
what?
airbended his ass out of a date.
Somewhere throughout this video, I'm gonna tell you the worst experience, like the worst date of my life.
Oh, please do. We gonna move right into that.
Stay tuned.
You already know this shit gonna be good.
Oh god, it was so embarrassing. Anyways, what's a don't for you?
Oh, there's a couple of fucking things. Like, okay, first off, don't bring your baggage. Like, if some nigga did some dumb shit to you, don't mention that shit on the first date. Like, let me get to breathe first. Like, let me get to know if I want to invest myself into you at all before you bring your goddamn baggage into the shit. Like, I don't need to know the 10 other niggas that did you wrong. I don't need to know what you're not into. Now you just turn me to fuck. Oh, fuck all the time. What you mean? You get over the age of like 20s, then girls start making demands. They start telling you what they're not gonna take, and they ain't even on the first day yet. You ain't even got the entree yet, and this bitch is laying out all the shit she ain't gonna do.
Like, why?
That's what I'm saying. You just literally paused yourself out of a date.
I don't do, like, I don't know.
Like, I remember one time, like, I'll give you a little quick story. Since you're the one normally giving the gems and the jewels, I'll give you a story on this one. Okay. All right, the first time I'm in Toronto with a couple of my friends, right? They linked up, because I moved to Brampton years before this. So, like, I don't get a chance to come to the city. So my boys kind of linked up this blind date for me with, like, a couple of friends. I'm staying at my boy's house. So he's like, yo, we're going to crash. We're going to party. We're going to see these girls later. We're going to hit a movie or whatnot. I think it was Dark Knight that came out or whatever it is at the time.
Oh.
So he's like, yo, we're going to watch. No, actually it was James Bond. Because there's a joke in this about James Bond. That's why I remember. So we're talking and we're all sitting there eating food or whatever. We went to a carnival and we're walking around. And I don't know how the situation came up about, like, screwing on the first date or whatever else came up. But it's like my other boy and me were talking about it. Like, we're, like, saying, like, it's not a possibility. You have to have chemistry with the person or some shit like that. But then this girl was, like, screaming out, I don't fuck guys on the first date. That's not happening. It never'll happen. Here's the joke. Literally, like a James Bond situation, I pulled a fast one and ended up fucking her by the same night and then reminded her, I thought you don't fuck by the first date.
I know she didn't fuck you after that.
Oh, I didn't need to see her again. I wasn't gonna be in the same. I was never gonna be in there. This was some white Jewish rich girl, and she was slumming that night by fucking nigga for the first time, and I can tell just for the simple fact that I went to her house and put it this way, I went up the driveway and the car her dad drove was more than my house. I knew I wasn't seeing this again, so I was wearing that the fuck out. No. See, in the nigga culture, we call that slumming. When, like, you know, the rich girl comes down from, like, you know, her rich white neighborhood or some shit like that, and she comes to fuck with a nigga from the hood because she wants some beat up.
I have never heard that term in my life.
So she can get her exotic card?
Yeah, I'm telling you right now. Yo, some of them just want a little brown coffee in their treat.
Wow, okay.
You laugh, but what do you think the whole movie of, like, Get Out was made out of? Like, seriously.
Not even that. Like, what do you think Stella Got a Groove Back? All that shit was about.
Stella was black.
Yeah, but she still went to some other place to get her groove back. Reverse that for a white dude. No, reverse that for a white dude, and guess what? Stella would have been getting her groove back and her coochie licked. It would have been called Snack on Stella.
Okay, so another don't for me. Don't on a date. Yeah, you know what? Don't try to like, if it's the first date, don't try to kiss me where we're at in the first date, because I don't know, it's just kind of corny for me. Like,
learn chemistry.
What is?
No,
what
I
is
know.
happening?
Niggas need to learn chemistry. The problem is, I guess, what it is men have this. Well, at least maybe for me, younger me, I would say. The problem is reading girls, because when you first get into a situation, you don't know shit. It's a fucking. There's no manual to you with it.
Facts.
So it's like you don't know how to read body language at the beginning, and until you get to like your age of 30s or something like that, where you can finally understand what do's and don'ts of body language are. Like, most guys are just literally shooting in the dark. They don't know shit. They don't know if she likes you. They don't know what the hell is going on. If she's using you to get a date. Some girls just be using niggas to get food.
You know, I don't really think
So
that
it's like,
men don't know.
No. Naive men don't. I'm trying to show you. Niggas who know the game know exactly what's good, and they know they can con their way by using the game that they got to get her out of what. They know she's not into fucking. But at the end of the night, the game I'm going to throw into her is going to make her want the dick anyway. Because she's going to feel bad that she didn't take the dick. There's two different types of game. Two different type of game. No. It's, trust me, I've used that trick before. When I was in my single period, that game worked. You take a girl out. I'll give you game number one. You take a girl out, right? You give her no sexual energy the entire night. She starts to think to herself, is he actually into me? Second thing is, you don't hit on her friend, but you make yourself more available to her friend that is beside her.
I would be fucking gone. Date done.
Mm-hmm. But
wasted my fucking time.
Yes, but that's the key to the situation. If you are different because you're gonna give energy to let a guy know if you're into it. But I'm talking about a flaky chick. One of them ones what you know is not into the situation, but you just want to hit it because of the sake of she wasted your time already. You just want one on your checklist. So you know what we do? We throw the game. Yeah, kiss your teeth all you want. If y'all girls would actually play the game and not be fucking for food, or literally dating for food, then guess what? You wouldn't run into that.
I know girls like that.
And you know they get slewed the fuck out, and niggas don't call them again. Why? Because guess what? They did it to 5 other niggas, and now we can see it coming.
That's true, because they'll come back and be like, yeah, he took me here. We went to go eat here and whatever.
How many stories?
I just wanted the food, but you know what?
At the end,
you took the dick.
That's what a date stands for.
What does it stand for?
Dick at the end, bitch.
What?
D-A-T-E. Dick. Say it with me.
Nah, cause
say it with me.
Ain't no B in there for me to say bitch, so I'm not agreeing. That was a good one.
I'm just saying, dick at the end. That's what dates stand for. If y'all didn't know what their pronunciation and the advertisement of the word dick means.
So you could be going on dates too.
What you mean? How many times was I in Brampton the only brand new black guy? Do you know how many times white girls brought me out to fucking go eat at the mall just so they can get fucked before their parents get home?
So would you actually say you're going on a date?
Hell the fuck yes. I like sugar mamas too. What the fuck you mean?
At the end.
No, I'm giving dick at the end. Sweating it out. I'm giving dick at the end. That's the whole thing.
Right. True.
Because guess what? I ain't going on a date with a male. So I ain't taking no dick. So that's the whole point. It's dick at the end. One of us is receiving, and you know which one that is.
To my understanding, females and men go on dates. So if you're going on dates, you're going to have to change that.
No.
D-A-T-E.
No. You missed the abbreviation. The woman is involved in the situation. So therefore, somebody is getting the dick. I don't know which circle you're rolling with. In my circle, it's usually men giving women dick. But some people's circle, they roll a little different. And we don't judge them. We just leave them the fuck over there.
All right. Well, let me tell my quick funny story.
Hold on. Before you can get the advert to the funny story, you need to subscribe to the channel. So for all those who are on our live right now, you need to subscribe to Sassy and Savage. So we'll see you later if you want to hear the rest of this story.
Ooh.
Bye.
Wow, we're nerds. Okay.
We're in our bag today. We just in our bag today.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Funny story.
So this funny story. I think maybe around Caravana time, like years and years ago.
Hold on. Which period in time? Was it jump up on wave, jump up on wave? Or was it she says she don't like the waist, we going too slow, she want to buck up your waist, and then if it go,
No, the first one. Oh no, that's so long.
That's what I'm saying. I was just trying to figure out which
I was
era.
like fucking 2.
No, I was trying to figure out which era of this is.
No, the first one.
All right.
So, all right. So I met him. You know, like. Tell you the truth, I don't remember. I just know it was.
No, you know exactly what happened.
And
Hennessy was in your system, and you was doing that quick. Buck up, and that nigga saw the ass.
At that time, there was like OEs in my system.
Oh shit! So you was fully you was on the Lizzie.
Ooh, I was nice.
Yo, my girl, you gotta love a woman who can suck down and drink back an OE.
Oh Lord. Okay. So, anyways, I met him and he's like, "Oh, you know, you're so beautiful. I'd love to paint you." And I was like, "Oh, fuck."
This nigga used a good line.
And at that time, I had a good body, and I was just like, "Shit, I should just let him paint me." But I was like, "Okay, I'm not going to your house alone."
All I'm saying is that's the first thought every nigga wants to hear. I should just let him paint me. Mm-hmm. That's a line every nigga wants to hear. That's all I'm saying. That's a bar right there.
Wow. So I was like, "Okay, look, I'll come over." But my girl's gonna drop me off. She's gotta come in, scope out your house, make sure everything's good, know your door number, know your building number, everything. He's like, "Oh, that's okay, that's fine." All right, so
obviously 2 women.
What? Nah, bruh. The fuck?
All I'm saying is that's a good research project. My nigga was thinking ahead. Or he was thinking of head. Which one or the other? Someone was going.
Right, your girl knows where I live.
Hey! That nigga thought ahead.
Hey, but you know what? So I went, and he's like, "You know, I got you some drinks or whatever in case, you know, you want to be a little bit, you know, comfortable while I'm painting you or whatever."
All right.
So I was like, "Oh, okay, that's nice."
So we
I
set the mood.
I start looking. You know, back then, fucking Sherry.
Oh.
Remember Sherry?
Yeah.
What was it called? Something. I can't remember, but Sherry was a shit back then for me. So I was drinking the Sherry, and he's like, "Oh, you know, just get comfortable, whatever." This is a naked painting picture, first of all. Right?
Like St. Ides. So you
yeah,
was drinking that St. Ides good quality.
No, it's not St. Ides. No, oh shit, no. But I was on that Sherry for sure. But then he's like, "You know, you can remove your clothes and you can take as much time as you want until you're comfortable and whatever." I was nervous as fuck. I had to like drink half the bottle. I was like, whoo, nervous.
And so started the alcohol.
Right. So you know, it took me a while to take off the
Them drawers?
panties off, but I got the bra off. So I'm like, okay, you know. And eventually we were just talking. He just made me feel comfortable. I'm like, okay, I'm ready.
Oh, so you was just like, you went from 0 to 100.
So I laid there, but I was trying to do one of these, like, what?
Oh, you were trying to cock the ass out from the side, so you were
No, I was trying to position myself.
Yeah, stop the fucker. You were trying to cock that ass out from the side. Oh, yeah.
Not really.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, then I had a better body.
That's all I'm saying. You were cocking that ass out. Stop the fuckery. Yeah. Hey.
But, yeah, so, you know, he's like, "No, just stay right there, whatever. Bruh, he started painting the outline of me. Then I was like, shit, you know me. I gotta go pee. I drank too much. Give me a second.
You done fucked up that nigga whole vibe now.
No, he was so nice about it. Oh my god, this guy was so sweet. I went to the bathroom and I came back and I'm like, "Look, can I just put my underwear back on? Because this is really weird. I just went to the bathroom, so I don't know if I just want to sit on your couch. I don't know what your couch has." And he's like, "All right, I'll just use my imagination." Okay, cool.
Yeah, imagination meant that nigga was gonna get an up close and personal view later.
Bruh, all I know is, you know, like, the outline was done and that was it.
That's all you remember?
No. But, you know, other things happen and whatever, and I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna kill me. Because afterwards, he's like, he looked serious, and I was like, no, what's going on? He's like, yeah, just hold on a minute. Just wait a minute. I was like, yo, I got dressed and I flew out of there. But why did I forget my purse with my birth certificate in it?
God damn.
And I didn't realize until like a couple months later, and I needed it to go to my grandmother's funeral to get my passport. And,
so a nigga could have been fully stalking you and you left all your paperwork at the crib.
Right. So I went back, and he was painting another girl.
So that nigga had game.
I mean, it wasn't gonna.
Man, whatever.
Like, I'm sorry.
He put all that paint and stuff like that.
It's
What
not
you
even
gonna
that.
do with it? Just
It's
let it
not.
go?
No, I didn't come that day. I mean, I came back like 2 months later.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That nigga had game. This
Right.
was, you were not the first, you weren't the last, and you definitely weren't going to be the last one.
He opened the door, and trust me, honestly, this guy was the most gentleman. That's not a word, gentlemanist. Hold on. He was
The nicest gentleman.
the nicest gentleman ever to me on a date. Like, I'll never forget this guy. But he looked at me and he was in shock. He's like, oh my God, you came back. You don't understand. I haven't been able to stop thinking about you. I'm like, isn't your friend right behind you?
Of
And
course
he's
not.
like- he's like, no, I'm being serious. I don't care. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, can I take you out? Okay. This is the most embarrassing part.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Even
well,
after all of
you
that, you let a
made
nigga
me
hit?
tell the story of
Hey.
a second time, too.
Yeah.
But hold on, though.
He must have been slinging dick.
I guess. So he asked to take me out. He comes to where I live in this city
Oh, shit.
and takes me to a Jackastor's. So we're sitting there. He's got a rainbow scarf on
Oh, shit.
with like a blue tight thermal, whatever. And
This
I was
sounds like early 2000s.
At this point, I think it might have been 2010.
Oh, okay. Because I'm saying, like, niggas, that's a lot of color. So it just sounds like 2000
Oh, it
records.
was a
Like
lot of
puffy
color.
jackets.
And
style.
then he kept like doing this like at certain times and going like this while
Is
he
that
was talking
nigga
to me,
like,
and I'm like,
was that
this
nigga like
is
posing for a
different.
picture or some shit like
This
that? Was
is
that nigga
different.
Vogan?
And then he was talking about how, he's really into scarves and all this stuff. So, okay, this is BBM times, okay? I went into the bathroom in Jackastor's and I was like, updating my status, forgetting that he just added me to BBM. And I was
So
like,
you in there giving out the goods and this nigga reading the whole thing while you in the washroom?
yeah.
Yes, continue. This sounds like a great story.
So
somewhere.
I'm like, I'm on a date with this guy who has a rainbow sweater on and he's very flamboyant and I think he's gay. What the fuck did I do?
He's probably in the back
Hold
going,
on.
hey.
Washed my hands.
I'm not kidding.
Made sure my hair was good, got out there. And he's staring at me till I'm walking to the table and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because that nigga heard
So I was
everything
like-
you just texted.
I was like, why are you looking at me like that? And he started smiling. He's like, oh, so you think I'm gay? I'm like, what do you mean?
Whoopsies. You played yourself out.
This nigga see my whole fucking status and was like, so you think I'm gay? But he corrected me. He's like, no, I'm a metrosexual. I was like, what does that mean? And then he's like, I'm more feminine, but I'm not gay. And I was just like, this is so fucking weird. I just want to go home.
All I'm saying is you ran into a 2020 nigga before they even existed.
He was a hipster
Before it became popular, like she was dating Matthew McConaughey before it was a thing.
Oh,
All right.
We're just gonna have a good time, but maybe we just gotta take off our shirts.
You know, a perfect date for me is going to the salon.
So there's this meme that I seen. Can we quickly talk about it?
Oh yeah. Pull that up.
I think it's yes. Let's see. Oh, I think it's so funny. I don't know who posted this, but yes, I copied it from you.
Mm-hmm.
So this man says, my wife told me to order 24 wings, and I ordered them boneless by accident. I'm not even gonna fight the divorce. I'm just gonna sign whatever paper she put in front of me.
Oh,
Wait,
priceless.
I was thinking about it though, and wings, are very important to some people,
Especially the black community, yes.
right? And
Especially
to
how you
me,
eat them too.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Don't leave that goddamn extra meat on the back of the motherfucking wing, bitch. You wasting my money.
Oh, I hate
like,
people
that's
like
just
that.
niggas who, oh, Jesus. If you don't eat the whole motherfucking, you can see it's a goddamn piece of contention for me. Like, you can see how mad I get about that shit. Like, I'm a Manchester man. When you have the whole blood clot wing.
Football, man, everything.
I'm a flats person.
You know what? Flat, drum, I like get blood clot, bust off, gun off, and yammer.
Look, hold on. But I was just thinking, and I was like, I never used to eat wings because they made me nauseous. Don't ask why. I don't know why. And now I started eating it, so I'm like, first of all, as somebody who can cook, I know that bone is important for flavor.
Yes, ma'am.
For, you know what I mean?
For flavor, for good movement.
If somebody came home and I asked you to get some chicken wings and you came home with boneless chicken wings, it's a fucking fight. I'm not even joking. Like, that's a
hold
fight.
on. Can we just pause for a second?
Paused?
Yeah, pause for a second.
Pause.
TT, it looks like you win. You took out the garbage. Y'all don't know you have to subscribe to our podcast to get that joke. Inner joke. Continue.
Thank you, Jesus.
Hallelujah! There is a God. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, you really like that one.
Good shit.
Yeah. So, as you were saying,
Oh yeah, that's it. He's right.
boneless
Sign
wings.
any paper I put in front of
So
you.
basically,
That's-
boneless wings
that's
starts
right.
enough of a fight. But here's the thing: I can't even tell you if that motherfucker's crispy enough, right? If them boneless bites crispy enough, they almost better than wings sometimes.
Oh, my mother has locked it.
Oh, here come
And
Mama.
my
Hey, Auntie. Hey, Mama. Welcome to the podcast. How you
What's going
doing?
on here? Podcast?
The
Oh
podcast,
my god,
yes.
this would have been a great podcast.
Honestly, we have to bring Mom in on the
No, you
podcast.
are not even going there today.
No, but
Yeah, no,
my
not
auntie
today,
would
but
be
yeah.
some bomb shit.
I
on
have-
here. Come here, come say
Come,
hi.
no,
to
come
the
say
camera.
hi to our podcast. Come on, come
Come
on,
on.
come say
Okay.
hi.
Come on.
Come
Who
say
am I
hi.
saying hi to?
The podcast.
The podcast, our fans, our people, come say hi.
The internet.
The internet.
They can see you.
Yeah, we have two
No,
cameras
they can't
right
see
there.
right now.
They can't see. We're just recording.
Are you drinking in
Show
front
me
of
over
us?
here.
Oh, you're darn right. We get a little tipsy while we do this whole thing.
Oh, that's why it goes good, right?
You're damn right.
And
The
you-
best stories happen.
And
when
what's
we
your
do-
name? What are you sitting there doing? Have I met you? What's your name?
You say
It's
Rohan.
typical
Oh,
mommy.
Rohan?
I know, it's typical mommy. She just comes in and fully just asks
ask me
everybody everything.
questions.
And who are you? I just want to make sure my lip is not white.
You look fine.
You
come
look
on,
fine,
come
come on.
Okay, I'm gonna take my shoes off.
It's all good.
But,
Mm. But I mean, it's like-
bring a woman boneless wings.
I mean, but here's the
Not a
other.
woman,
Oh,
But
you
here's the
guys
thing, though.
cheated.
In general, you gotta realize certain things.
Not cool.
Do's and don'ts are only individually by the people that you have to run into. But the one thing I've realized at the end is, if you don't pay attention at all, it's an automatic for the biggest do and don't that you don't. And what I mean by this is, all right, you go on a first date. A girl tells you what she likes and what she don't like, and you ignore it and do the same shit that she didn't like. That's the biggest don't and do, I find.
Say that again because I feel like I have something to say on that. Say
You
that
probably do. But I mean,
Let's introduce our newest.
let's introduce the new sit-in
She's
on
in
the
the camera.
in the camera and the
Yes.
podcast. Auntie, please introduce yourself.
Hello,
again. What is your name?
Debbie.
Debbie in the house.
Debbie
She
in the
kind
house.
of walked in on this.
Yeah, she kind of just walked in on the podcast, so we figured anybody who walks in just becomes a part of our
How about we
podcast.
ask her a question and see her?
Actually, yeah,
you
that's a
know.
great idea.
Yeah.
Auntie, what is the
What?
biggest do and the biggest don't on a first date?
The biggest do and the biggest don't.
On a first date.
Don't kiss.
Oh.
Oh,
See,
I
hey,
said
TT
that.
was already on that. She already said that. You're a good girl.
Uh-huh.
And the biggest do? Smile.
I thought she,
No, those are two good ones.
I thought she was gonna say bring money.
Well, I would want to think that if I'm going on a first date, I'll make sure I have my money, my stomach is full.
Vex money.
Vex.
Always have your vex money.
I don't know if it's gonna be fixed money, but I make sure my money just in case if I'm deciding that I want something that costs $100 and he's looking over the menu like
Oh, so you can
So-
subsidize him?
I want what I want.
No, but you see, that's the greatest. I think that's the best thing I've ever heard because I've never been on a date where a woman's ever said to me, "Nah, bro, I ain't got to worry about that. I got this." Like that to me would be the ultimate turn on. Because at the end of the day,
Ooh,
she
here
got
go
it.
mommy with the face.
No, but I know she got her own bag.
Yeah.
No, to me that don't bother me. That actually
No.
means that at the end of the day, I'm not taking care of
I
somebody.
think that should be
I
sexy.
get in. It is sexy as hell because I get into a
Yeah.
relationship now knowing that you got your own bag.
Yeah.
That's way harder to me. I'm now into you a little bit more. Like, Auntie, how you
No,
doing?
I kind of do
I
agree
would
with that.
rather have my tax money.
I believe
So
that
if you piss me off, I can go to the washroom and don't come back.
I believe it's you get more respect that if you're a woman, you're going on a date. Automatically, the older mentality, meaning the past, we automatically feel that the man is paying for everything. But I do believe that I should have my own. Do you understand?
Okay.
Because what if I see, like I said, what if I see something on the menu that I want and I don't know if he will be able to?
No, I mess with that
Do you understand?
100%.
Right,
And I
right.
think it's sexy when a woman have her own.
Hell yes.
It's more empowered. I would feel more empowered.
I don't even think it's just the empowerment. I just think it's dope the fact that if I come to the date, right, and let's just say we had a situation where I'm gonna pay for anything anyway, because I feel I think it's a man's responsibility to carry that sense. Like not every day. Like it's kind of nice when your significant other can just say, "Baby, I got you. We going out tonight."
Yeah.
But at the same time, if a woman already can show me that she got her own bag, you know what that says to me? I can build with you.
Yeah.
You actually here for the long run, because you ain't on your own steps, so we can build together.
You're not just
Yeah, you ain't just a carrier.
using it.
Yeah, you
Trying
ain't a
to
carrier in the
get
car.
into his pocket.
Yeah, you a driver in the car. I mess with that's some real shit.
That is sexy, but I just want to share something.
Mm.
Because what my mom just said, that's the first thing, maybe even the last thing she taught
Your
me about
taxi.
dating was make sure you have your taxi money, because when you want to leave and he don't want to leave and he's trying something on you, you have your own money.
We in
You
the
can
Caribbean
go.
community call that vex money.
Yeah.
At any time, my mother did say to me when I was young, she said, anywhere you go, any brethren you have, any person you're around, any girl you go out with, anybody else you're around, even if you're on an appearance house, even if you go out of country, carry your vex money. So at any time, if a person say nothing, if them do nothing, or them even move certain way, you don't have to talk to them. You take your bag, you come out of the house, you pick up a car, and you go yard.
True.
Vex money.
Yeah.
And we don't even call it vex, Bex money.
And a lot of women today too
I'd
have
rather
their,
eat a
have their own
What?
vehicle. A lot of women have a car.
No, it's not
You
even
know,
just
so
like,
they can jump in and ride and say,
and say
bye,
ex.
deuce.
Yo, we excommunicated that. Deuces.
Thanks for the
Shout out to
brief
mommy for all
Yo.
the background
Yo,
noise.
for her beer background noises. Coulda cushion kung kung pang.
That sounds so cool.
Hey, stop with the foot. Yo, stop blaming Corona for this. You not drink one yet.
Are we allowed to drink on this? Because I am.
Yeah, all I'm saying, on a Corona fault, yeah, lick down things.
No, it's the virus. You can get virus. You can get virus.
Yeah, but the coronavirus
That's-
are going right now.
That's Mama Henny's new thing now. She calls people viruses.
But people kind of are virus. They will infect you and never leave your life.
That's true.
Oh my god. Okay, I understand that. Sorry, I'm
They
sorry.
will infect your shit. They will infect your shit and never leave your life. And the only way to get them out is to burn the bridge, pull the scab, and let a nigga and light a bridge on fire.
For real. My bag, I guess.
So you just came back from Jamaica.
Yeah.
How
Yo,
was
so you
Jamaica?
bring the
I had a
fish?
wonderful time.
So you bring some fried
No,
fish?
I don't want to smell up my clothes.
You don't bring no pumpkin? You don't bring nothing?
No, I brought seasoning. Powder
No.
seasoning.
No. You can't
No.
get. Yo, Mr. Goudas make enough powder seasoning to cover half I world.
Who-
Why me you want you to
Okay.
bring back some pumpkin?
Mr.
No,
Who is Mr. Goudas?
What, you never going to no Chinese store in your life yet?
Yeah, but who said Mr. Goudas is Chinese?
No,
In Canada.
No, Mr. Goudas come from a Grace Kennedy product. That.
Yeah, but they bought and sold, so you don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand?
But here's the thing.
I made sure I bring up my big containers of Maggi seasoning.
You see, the joke thing is, you don't know.
Maggie.
You never know. Maggie owned by
Not in your
Nestle.
hand.
Yes.
And guess what Nestle
Yes.
owned by?
By-
Coca-Cola.
Yes.
So guess what? Maggie and a Jamaican.
No, but it's damn good seasoning.
Yeah, but you can get Maggie yourself.
And I bought some local one.
So
you
you
know
can-
the local, the
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
color one.
Oh, yeah,
The
look man,
orange
yeah, the man on the
and
side.
the pink.
Yo, you know what that kill for
pretty
right
colour.
now? You know what that kill for right now?
What?
You just say, since you say you come back.
Yeah.
Roast yam.
Yes.
Piece of roast yam and
And some
saltfish.
saltfish. Hey, I would have said, how about some jerk pork?
Yeah, the jerk pork, alright. You can't get jerk pork anywhere, but the saltfish and yam, yo, I said that is a one hell of a date. you know.
Yeah.
Yo, no lie. If you go Jamaica right now, so I went back home in Christmas time, so it was a little bit different. The island was a little slower.
Really?
Home with my sister. No, because Christmas is the best. Yo, if you've ever been to Jamaica on Christmas time, it is the best time on the planet. Why? Because I hate to say it this way.
I wanna
Don't
go,
quote
I've
me.
never heard
Don't quote me on this one. But 90% of all the white people are gone.
Oh, God.
So
Really?
no, the island's empty. Like all the white, like me and him were back there on Christmas, and he will tell you it's the best experience ever. Cause all the tourist traps that you could go to are
gone.
empty. So you can walk around, be free.
Yeah.
You can be a Jamaican, so you don't have to be like, and
It
do the
has
whole,
to be,
and everybody stops with the yaman thing. Mm-hmm. So you know the most annoying thing on the planet to go a blood clot resort or go anywhere, and everybody's like, yaman, like shut the blood cleaner with a dry pumpkin or half season.
Yeah, no, this is an uncensored podcast.
Oh.
Yo,
This is an uncensored podcast.
Yo, this is a
Don't you
full.
see?
No, if you know my mouth, there is no such thing as censorship.
Oh, well, shoot, I ain't know.
Yeah.
This is my first time meeting you. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I'm the show is called Sassy and Savage. She's the sassy one. You know what that includes to me.
Savage. Okay. Well, hello, Sassy and Savage.
Yeah, we can use that as an excerpt. I like that sound.
Auntie's just having a wonderful time.
This is so cool.
I mean, but
Wow.
so we're gonna do.
Kids are doing something I can get into.
I know it's like it's a new thing.
Hey, come on, like.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
we might have to have Auntie back. We might have to have Auntie back on
You
the
can have me
podcast.
on
She's,
here anytime.
she sounds pretty lit. We might have to have Auntie back on the
No,
podcast
I'm not
for sure.
lit yet.
She has
but-
very different views, and it's really like.
And plus, she probably got all them good damn stories we don't know about from the 80s. Yo, you was wild.
Stories.
Yo, I'm telling you all that. The 80s was wild. Yo, I'm a child of the 80s. I remember Uncle Luke. I know about all them wild ass shit y'all were doing back then.
Uncle
So,
Luke.
come tell me. Tootsie Rock. Do the breath. You see how she just went instantly into it? Yo, you see how she just went instantly into that shit? I don't know if y'all was watching camera just now, but some titties was just shaking just now. That's all I'm saying. She went instantly into the doo-doo brown. She remember Uncle Luke hard. That's all I'm saying. Yo, for that one, she gets a blood clot sound effect. Yo, we're gonna have to go back into the kids for that one. Yo, just for you.
Hell yeah! Shot fire!
There you go. She knew what's up. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. Yo, and on that note, ladies and gentlemen, tune into the next Sassy and Savage. I am Andrew Coley.
And I am Sassy Tia Henny.
And come on, Auntie, introduce yourself because you're definitely a part of the podcast
My
now.
name is Semi-Virus. What's up?
The baddest of the baddest was here.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, tune in and see us next time on Sassy and Savage. It was nice to have you here.
Bye.
And good night.